Well, let me talk about 9/11. My thoughts on 9/11. It was an inside job. I mean, because it's too physically impossible for two jumbo jets to take down the twin towers. Now they can tell you that those planes ran into those buildings. I mean, regardless how they did it, the cost of how many lives was lost that day is astronomical. Now, let me first offer my condolences to the victims of that 9/11. I mean, because that was just, I mean, came and denied the fact that was horrific. But what little do any of you know that that was an insurance job? I mean, there's evidence online showing how they put bombs in the buildings the day before those planes hit. See, the United States government can deny this shit all they want to. That was an inside job with those twin towers. Meeting them people didn't even know they was gonna die that day. They were just going to work like normal. See, this is how wicked the United States government is. See, what I don't like about the United States is they always talk about illegal immigrants. Always. How is it that you consider that you could talk about illegal immigrants, restricting people from coming over here to a country that's, first of all, it's not even yours, a country that you stole? That's what be killing me when Trump be talking about make America great again. America was never great to begin with. You speaking to a black man who suffered through this shit, like many of my other brothers and sisters. And look, we still here. Because we the ones who make this economy in America. Not these white people. We do. Shit, they locking us up every day. How you think these motherfucking white folks be getting those jobs as cops and shit? We the ones who provide these jobs. And it's funny enough, we not the ones getting them. I don't want this video to be too long because I don't want to talk about 9/11 that much because they're not really gonna shed light on that sister who was covered in black smoke. They call her the Black Smoke Lady. It was a black woman who died from too much smoke inhalation during the 9/11, like many other victims. I told you the United States government does not care about its citizens. They so worried about what's going on in Ukraine and shit. They're more focused about politics. They not caring about the everyday person who's struggling just to put food on the table and shit. They're not caring about that. You know how many homeless people I be seeing on the streets every day when I be driving? This the United States government for you. They do not care about its citizens with all these policies and shit. The United States doesn't care. They just want to look good for the rest of the world. This country is full of hypocrisy. I mean, they could deny this shit all they want to. This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship, being in the United States. So don't be fooled. I'm sure many of you know about that. And what angers me with the United States is how they like to insult the intelligence of my people. Like we don't know what the fuck they doing. I won't be surprised if this video gets muted. See, they don't like to hear the truth, but I don't give a fuck because nobody's going to shut my mouth. Can't nobody do that. So I'm just giving my 2 cents on that 9/11. Like I said, I offer my deepest condolences still to the families who lost their loved ones during that horrific incident. But that was an inside job. It was all about money. and it costed people their lives because you had greedy ass people who just wanted money. They didn't want the building no more. That's why the building went down like it did. No plane could take that tall building down like the way that fell. The laws of physics can tell you that that's impossible. How many of you study the laws of physics? And how crooked this government is, and this is how they blame the Arabs for that incident, that 9/11 incident. And that's how they was able to go over there to Afghanistan, sending them young soldiers over there for something the United States government started themselves. You know, Osama bin Laden was trained in the United States. The same way Taliban was trained in the United States. You know, the United States government is most directly responsible for a lot of the tragedies that's happening around the world. But don't nobody really talk about that. The United Nations is one of the reasons why my people in Africa are fucking suffering. They're supposed to be out there protecting the people. Instead, they out there overseeing the theft of the natural resources and raping our women and children. That's the UN. But they don't report that. I can imagine how many soldiers have raped young little girls and women. All right, I'm done. But that's just my thoughts on that 9/11. I was about to get up into a whole nother subject. So let me just end it right here. You can like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening. And thank you for watching.